Where's my vampire buddy?
What's up with this? I don't see two people.
I got my notes. Bang,
Oh
bang.
yeah, I should get my notes too.
Let me pull up my note. There we go.
I'm very proud of this. I have 35 pages of notes on this game.
35 pages.
Woo! That's a lot of notes.
I wonder how many pages this is. This is definitely not 35 pages though. I got my own notes here. You got more notes than the GM.
I mean, I had to take into account other people's actions too. That's why.
So you're saying the GM doesn't take into account all of our actions?
Well, he has his notes for the story.
Yeah, what happened was of how we wanted it to go, plus what we did.
Yeah.
I have what you guys did, what you guys are gonna do, and what you guys will do.
What?
Yep.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just take into account the things that are interesting for story later on the road.
I forgot. Who was the portrait that I did last? I think it was... What was there? Crom's not here. Lucian did it last time, I think. Finn, you want to go?
Yeah, I did
Finn.
last time.
What's up, Finn?
I have inspiration.
That's a lot. That's a long time ago.
Well, you write down notes, homie.
Let's see.
Yeah,
The most important thing that happened was these dudes are out beyond the walls of what is it? I was gonna say Strixhaven, but that's the new magic sword.
Shadowstrom?
Shadowstrom. Like I got my notes here, yeah.
It's right there on the sidebar.
So what happened last week was those guys, Ash, Mutt, and Crom, they went to find this supposed encampment of what was supposed to be ravens, but it turned out to just be people that are taking in children as slaves. Sounds kind of familiar. And they were told to poison the food by the bait. That didn't work out well. They ended up trying to fight them, got their butts kicked, but Ash somehow managed to actually poison them. And then the bait showed up, was going to kill them all, but then she saw that they ate the food, so she left and then came back. They were all unconscious. And Crom tried to pull something that didn't work out for him, where he tried to appear as the bait's former supposed lover. And that ended with the bait wanting to punish Crom, like, immediately. And then Ash proposed something to try and save them, that the bait and Ash would end up hunting them and deliver their punishment that way. And I also believe last session that Mutt had a dream, right? About his lineage, that he may be part giant, and there may be other people out trying to find him and kill him to get this dude's throne or something. And that's about all I remember.
That's good. Pretty succinct. I think that encapsulated everything.
That's actually not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Do you have
we're
anything
going
to add,
the
Lucian?
mines.
We're going to the mines. I don't think you forgot anything. I think that was about everything, right?
That was basically it.
Okay.
Man, I feel
The only
pretty
thing he missed-
inspired.
Yeah, the only thing he didn't specify was the fact that the slavers were Draugr, but that's really it.
Oh man, you forgot that? Man, he didn't.
I mean, literally, that's the only thing
really-
left out.
That's really too bad. All right.
For someone who doesn't take notes, that's inspiring right there.
Mm-hmm. I'm inspired. I'll tell you that.
Alright, so I'll mark inspiration on the GM sheet now. That I will take later.
You should really mark it on your sheet, bro, because you put. Sean
Oh,
was
I
like, you
know,
don't
did I
have
get
one.
Inspiration?
All right, roll a d20. Let's see if you get inspiration.
Wow, for real.
Oh man.
Anything above 10. All right.
Nice.
Damn, son.
Shouldn't have forgotten those Draugr. All right.
Lucian could use his lucky feet, right? And give it a search.
Yes, sir.
I ran out of luck a while ago, bro. Remember?
Nice.
All right. So we're heading to the
What do we have
mines.
left? Yeah, nope. I have 3. I have 0. Yay.
Oh, snap.
All right. So your group is being led to the mines with the diamond. She is not. Um, she does not have her typical entourage of at least like a couple of Drider. She's just escorting you guys herself. And it seems as though the 3 Bubo, Willow, and Livid are ahead of you guys. They're kind of like away from you two at the moment, and they're kind of like more like this, sort of like surrounding Willow. They're like talking to each other and kind of like coddling and consoling Willow and stuff like that.
Oh man. Yeah, at least she wasn't there to see what the fuck happened to her brother.
Yeah. Whew. Well, I hope he's doing better now.
Can I see a perception check from one of you two?
Mine's -1, Brian.
Oh, my perception. Let's not get started on mine.
For somebody who wears glasses, she's pretty good at seeing.
+9, son?
Yeah. So you notice Willow looking back at you two from behind Bubo and Livid, and she seems to be making some ASL to the other two. They seem a bit confused, but they're trying to put together what it is that she's trying to like communicate, and they're like talking to her. ASL. I was saying ASL. Just sign language. Just SL.
Oh, so they're not talking, like they're not moving their mouth to talk. They're just using sign language.
They're talking to her, but she cannot speak. So
What are
she
they?
was using
What are
sort
they
of like
saying?
sign language.
What are they saying? I can read lips, dog.
Can you understand? I'm just fucking with you. Okay. They're saying that what's her name isn't with them, and that she's with the other two.
Who's her name?
Ash.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. They're talking about Ash for some reason, saying that they're not with us.
She's kind of the talk of the yard lately, considering.
I suppose, but I guess it's clear that the Diamond's a bit worried about Ash for some reason.
So the Diamond has been worried about Ash.
Is that what? Are they talking to the Diamond, or are they talking amongst each other?
Talking amongst each other, not the Diamond.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah.
Speaking of Ash, Finn?
The Diamond is kind of like lagging behind your entire group as she leads you guys into the mine.
Oh, we're not in the mine yet?
You guys are like walking down the tracks right now. Okay. So as you guys enter the mine, you come to the impasse where you see 2 passages. One that's sort of blocked off. It's got like a couple of wooden planks in front of it and like some slapshod ceiling of it. So you could easily get through like the little barricade. It's just there to show that you're not supposed to go there. And then there's the other way that you guys go to mine that you guys went down before. And the Diamond is going to sit at her desk in the middle hallway of the impasse. Did I draw this before? Did I have a place?
I don't
think I drew it. I think I drew like on a map or something like that before. But 2 passages. She's in like a middle chamber, and that leads to the 2 passages. And she tells you guys to, all right, get to work. There aren't as much as you as there were before, so you're gonna need to work double time. We need you to get as much as you can done. Done.
Interesting. All right.
And don't think you could slack about just because there aren't as many of you. I expect you to do twice as much work.
We have a quota, Lady Diamond, to meet.
Yes, I want at least 4 carts filled.
Yes, ma'am. Lucian grabs Finn and starts rushing him inside the thing, away from her eyes.
Okay. So, as you guys head down the path, Bubo is going to lag behind a little bit from those two, and he's going to say, he's going to move over to you guys. He's going to be, whoo, Livid and Willow and I, we're gonna work in a tunnel by ourselves. You guys handle any other tunnel you find. Okay, cool.
Sure. As I pass by Livid,
Well, he kind of
tell-
like lag behind. You can go past Bubo to get to Livid and Willow if you
Yeah,
want.
no. But like we're gonna pass by them. Like, all right. Bubo, is Willow doing all right?
Cool. She was pretty upset. And he's gonna look over his shoulder. They had to pry her away from it's not chilled, is it?
It's
Did I
chilled.
mix them up?
Yeah.
Chilled.
Willow's a
Yeah,
girl.
from chilled.
Chill's-
Yeah, chilled and livid. Okay, yeah. From chilled, and they hit her. So, but she seems to be doing a little better now. We've kind of calmed her down.
Wait, is she allowed to visit her brother or no?
They had to pull her just now so she could work in the mines, but I don't know if they're gonna let her back in there. She was pretty loud.
Oh, all right. He goes up to Bubo and goes, "If she ends up visiting him again, give her this." And I hand him, since I got all my shit back, a 2d6 Raven potion. Tell her to give this to his brother. Probably help him out better than their medicine.
Cool. I don't know if she'd be willing to accept a gift from you guys. She seems pretty upset with you guys. You guys, especially Ash.
Yeah, we're dealing with that, man. Tell her. I mean, I point out that it has a raven symbol on it. If it helps, it's from the people that saved him, or made sure that punishment didn't go further.
Okay, I'll try. And he'll take the potion from you.
My poor raven potion. I've been holding that since last season.
Okay, so as you guys enter the mine, it's the same chamber as before. There are 2 levels. There's the top level and the level that you guys, the ground floor level. I believe there were 3 tunnels on the bottom, and there were about 4 on the top. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, since Lucian knew about the escape plan, is there a tunnel related to that one?
Oh, you mean the escape route that they took in the past?
Yes.
From what you gathered, the escape path that they took was the other path, not in here,
Okay.
the boarded up place.
Interesting. All right.
Okay. So they're gonna head off in one of the ground floor tunnels, and they're gonna start chipping away at the mines. You guys, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to head into a mine, start chipping away?
Yeah. But before that, as we pass by the mine, Lucian and Infernal, which will freak everyone else out, will go to Livid like, I need to talk to you later. Keep an eye out on Willow, but I may have some ideas. But everyone else hears echoing in the tunnel. The proceeds in surprise.
Let's see. Let me see one thing.
You have to stealth this so she doesn't hear.
Well, she may hear her name.
I didn't say anything.
You said Willow. You had to watch Willow.
This woman understands Infernal?
You said her name.
In Infernal? Well, I guess it'd be like Willow.
Yeah.
It'd be like, save Rosa, Willow. So
Okay. Her ears perk up, and she looks at you, and she hears this infernal language, and she's gonna look at Livid and kind of shy away from him and hide behind Wibo a little bit. He's gonna roll, and Livid's gonna roll his eyes, and he's gonna nod to you.
Does Willow look at me or see me as I pass by?
Yeah, her eyes seem a little more fierce than usual.
Mm.
She's a little more. She's usually pretty timid, but she seems you can see her eyes a little red too, maybe from like crying and stuff. But yeah.
I I I make sure she sees that I'm wearing the raven cloak underneath my smaller one. And then I keep going.
Okay.
Ben.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I don't know if we can repair this.
Ben, I have an idea that might help us be able to freely move around. Let's get further away from everyone.
All right.
Are we near the mining spot yet where they mine shit?
Yeah. You guys can pick a tunnel. There's 3 tunnels on the bottom, but one of the tunnels is already filled with like it's called. You can see the living steel like kind of like exploding, not exploding, but kind of like coming out of it. So that one's fully mined. They went down another one on the ground floor, and there's one more empty one on the ground floor that you guys can go into, or you guys can head to the second floor and head into like one of the 4 up top.
Lucian puts his hand on the wall, like each the starting tunnel, and he goes, hey, up top.
Up top.
Which one has more living steel closer to the surface that we can mine quickly?
And he's gonna. You can hear him humming in your head, and he's going to say, if you go up and take the second tunnel, that you can. That is like the closest to like the surface and like the most that you can easily mine.
I point towards that tunnel. We're going this way, Finn.
All right. Up top it is.
Yes. And the entire time he's holding his hand against the wall so he can like feel the living steel underneath the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can very generally, like very easily, see a lot of the ore just like in the walls.
Yeah.
It's pretty abundant. But he is leading you towards like the most deposits without like running into like rocks and stuff like that. So
yeah, basically, because like we have to hit 4 carts, and I wanna mine so we get the quota done as quick as possible because I have other plans.
Okay, you guys, I guess because you've done this, you can roll with advantage when it comes to like the speed at which you mine the ore.
Oh, and I have those too.
Nice. That's actually gonna make this a whole lot quicker.
Okay, yeah, I would say for sure this would definitely help you guys.
Yeah, because basically I'm gonna point at since he has molder, I'm gonna point at the Finn and just literally be like, look, let's get as much as we can, fast as we can, because this is just busy work. We need to do shit.
Yes, my captain, my captain.
Okay. Mold Earth would definitely help you to sift away from like the general rocks and stuff that are like pretty loose around the ore, but you can't like pull out ore from the earth and stuff like that, right?
We still have to pull the ore out.
Yeah.
What if it's like lodged in there and I pull it out? and then like let it drop. You know?
Yeah, if you want, if say there was like a deposit like surrounded by just like dirt and like rocks and stuff, like you could be like shake it out of there, and it would just like plop out and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but we still have to like
But
put
can
it
I
into the
lift
cart
it?
and shit.
Like, can I not make it levitate and then shift it and then have the living steel drop?
I don't know that you could lift it. It says you can move it. I don't think you can like float in the air.
Yeah, I don't think you could actually like lift
I
earth. You can like,
guess.
it's like a digging tool. Like you can excavate.
Yeah, you can like
Sure,
excavate.
yeah,
like
I can
say it was
excavate, I
like
guess. Okay.
say it was just like dirt, especially. It's like super easy for you to just move out of the way like super quickly. But like for like rocks and stuff, like you can't like mess up like a cobble. You could mess up a cobble like stone road, but it would take you like more time than it would just like straight dirt. You know?
Like earth bend and like float it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be an earthbender. That's what
Yeah,
I
If you have telekinesis, maybe.
Sure, yeah. It's excavating, so it's different, yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, with the combination of up top and your mold earth, I think you guys can actually pretty easily fill up some cards if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I want to fill up to 4 because I have other things to do.
I would actually have you guys roll, but with this, how much time do you want to? Because they're gonna have you mine here for about 4 hours. I'm gonna say you could fill 2 cards in 1 hour. So how many cards do you exactly want to fill?
As we fill the first 2 in the first hour, I go to Finn like, yo, Finn, should we get to the quota or oversee the quota?
I don't think we should do more than we have to, honestly. I was hoping we
Okay.
could even like cheat a little bit and throw some dirt in there and be like, oh look, there's dirt in there, and we just want a living steel, but it's all crumbly. We don't have to get pure living steel. I mean, we could half-ass this job.
I mean, my plan kind of needs living steel, but I can see the point. Also, I don't know if we can get over that Draugr lady. She might know if we're fucking around, but I mean,
Well, what's your plan? Maybe I could continue hacking away at this, and you do your little stealthy things that you do. I know you're good
Okay.
at that.
so there's pure living steel around us now, like in one of the carts, right?
Do you guys spend an hour to fill, or I guess a half an hour to fill up 1 card?
Well, we spent the whole hour to fill up 2, then we got the halfway
Yeah. Okay.
point.
So sure. Yeah. 2 cards. I mean, 2 cards full. Yep. 1 hour. You have a whole cart full of living steel.
So I put my hand on and I try to pull out as much as I me personally can. So I'm gonna roll the d4, and how much living steel do I have at hand?
You're just gonna pull out just like an ore, just like the ore from the cart.
Yeah, like pure living steel. I'm using up top scale.
There's like various sizes. It depends on if you're picking it up with your hand, you can just pick it up as like you pick up 2 hands.
Not like my physical hand. Like how much can I manipulate? I'm like, he's gonna put his hand on living steel and try to pull it with his up top's power, basically, to see the maximum amount of like living steel I can manipulate. Like
if you use this ability, you're gonna take damage.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would say it's about the size. You can hold it in the size of your palm. It's a little bigger than it's like a softball.
That hurts.
Softball size.
Like a bitch. Ouch. That hurt a lot. Okay. So with this, right? Man, this is gonna suck. You don't happen to have healing powers, do you, Finn?
Sorry, fresh out.
Okay. Can you did you send Bupkis with them?
Did you do? I can try summoning him. I haven't done that ever since the change.
That's. I mean, is he with them? I forgot.
Yeah, he's with the Bane.
Okay.
You want the bait?
I think he did.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I might have sent him there.
Okay.
Well, my plan was this. So with the softball thing size, he pulls out another piece of it. I have to roll another d4. Like, tiny little smaller ball, like basically smaller than a pill. He manipulates it,
Mhm.
like, and while while it's smaller than a pill, like from the giant softball, he makes it turn into like like a small needle.
Okay.
And he's like, "Well, my plan is this." So he's manipulating the thing so it's super small and tiny, easy to swallow, and then turns into a needle. And it's like, I want to feed this to everyone, the Driders. I want to take this softball piece, turn it into smaller ones, put it into their food, and if it comes down to it, turn it into small little daggers in their intestines, and then fuck them up from the inside. And that's probably not going to kill them, but it's going to do a lot of damage, I hope,
Ooh.
if it comes down to fighting. And worst case, if I'm at least 30 feet, I can just turn it into needles and I'll maybe debilitate them for us to get around if we're being chased. But that's part one of my plan.
Okay, Lucian, I like it. It's diabolical, but what if they're able to poop out the living steel?
Well, that's the caveat right now. It's when we do this, and it takes about 24 hours for anyone to poop anything out anyway. And I don't understand Drider intestines. It might be longer, shorter, but worst case scenario, if we get into a fight in the next 24 hours, which is likely, considering, at least if I can get this into their food system, some of them will be affected by it. I'm not gonna go after like the main heads, like Doom or Diamond or the Matriarch, but if I can worst case, I can disable some of the guards tonight or within the next couple hours.
Every month.
According to my biology on
Yeah, okay.
they poop only every month, so if Driders are anything similar to actual tarantulas, then this plan could last for a while.
I mean, and yeah.
Well, if you think about it, the stomach part is mostly is human. Their butt part would be the part that's not human. So if anything, it digests as fast as it would as a normal human.
Yes,
Don't you think?
but it's metal, so it moves around slower. I mean,
Yeah, sure, maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good plan for sure.
But the other thing is, because they'll have living still in them, if they're within 30 feet, I'll know exactly where they are. Or even, it's kind of like a pinpoint thing because up top can tell me. Because as long as there's living steel around, I kind of know where things are. Like how I found this stuff. That's why I wanted to test this out. And why I was kind of happy to be in the tunnels in the first place.
I like this a lot, Lucian. One more thing.
Yeah.
Who else knows you have this power?
You?
Okay, none of the Driders or the upper echelon of this Drider society? Because we might want to get rid of them if they know.
No, the only one who knew was the brand, and well, she's not available anymore.
Okay. Well, this is solid
And
then.
yeah, and the matriarch doesn't know a thing because of my earlier memory loss. So, well, clean plan, I think.
Man, as long as it can't be traced back to us, that's good.
Yeah. To be
Not
fair,
even
Finn.
the warden knows? I know you've been pretty close there.
No. Nope. No, none of them know. Why would I tell them something that? I mean, shit. I'm not even sure if they know I'm a warlock. I mean, the matriarch probably knows, but yeah, it's not like you haven't seen me using Eldritch Blast around, have you?
Can I see a history check, Lucian?
Sure.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, no.
I wonder what that was for.
Mm. I mean, but as far as Lucian understands, the only one that probably would know what he is the matriarch. He hasn't necessarily spoken to anyone or shown any evidence that he's a warlock. If people have caught him summoning the sword every now and again, then fine. But like, I made sure to every roll to hide that shit. Anyway, yeah. So that's part of my plan, and honestly, I got it from you. I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from you.
No, really?
I've realized, Finn, and my failures recently that I'm not good enough.
Look, please. That's how you learn is through failure, and well,
No,
I think you've
yeah.
learned quite a bit. And this
Yeah.
plan is genius, Lucian.
No, I get no. That's not what I meant by good enough. I mean, I'm not a good person, Finn.
Well, we all
I
have
don't.
our shortcomings.
Yeah, but after you talked about Malshaft and all that shit that happened when we first got here, calling Karam a traitor, getting pissed off at Mud for not wanting to go along with my shit, and thinking, honestly, that Ash was gonna turn on us, and then she eventually did. But not trusting her from the get go, but now seeing that maybe I was right, but it doesn't feel good. And I don't know, man. Like, maybe I should embrace being a bit more gray.
Please, Lucian. I mean, you did what you could to help out.
I sent those turtles
Chilled.
to die, Finn. They're dead. That was my choice. We could have probably saved them if they stayed slaves with us or something. I don't know, but they are
Well-
definitely dead. I sent them to their deaths. I fed them to that thing, that mutton you found.
Well, it's all sort of a thing that we've all contributed to, Lucian. Didn't think about it. I mean, Crom was the one that brought turtles to us in the first place, and, well, none of us really had a great plan to save them initially, honestly.
Yeah, but yeah, I understand. I get that. I know I'm not gonna say it's all my fault. Oh, woe is Lucian, but my choices suck, Finn, and they suck because I keep trying to be the good guy, trying to be the hero, trying to be this bastion of bullshit morality. Look how easily Ash turned because she wants Thello back. Look where we are because we want Thello back.
Lucian, in the first place, we don't know how we got here. And in the second place, I'm going to put my hand on Lucian's shoulder. Someone needs to be that moral compass in our party.
It wasn't me. It was Thello that was the moral compass. I was just Crom's lackey, man.
Look, Lucian, it's your determination and honestly everything that you stood for that has inspired me in a way to continue this search for Thallo. Honestly, it got to a point where I assumed he was dead. And mostly when we got here, I was looking for a way out, not even really trying to find Thallo. And I don't know, your determination and uncovering everything that we did, it renewed some vigor in me, some hope. And all that time that I spent with Malshaft, it made me forget. Made me forget about what it was like with you guys. What it was like being an orphan, and honestly, the value of friendship. It's worth a lot, Lucian. And if you're gonna turn gray as you speak, just promise that you're not going to turn even more gray. Don't turn dark. Don't turn evil. I don't want to see you sacrifice yourself like Ash did.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I get you, Vin. But like, there's a part of me that's if we don't save Fellow, then it's another big failure, you know?
It's all of our
I don't
failures
know.
if we don't save Fellow, Lucian.
I kind of don't know if I can handle that again. Dude, I killed someone when I was 11. Oh, 11. How old were we? 14. 14. That's
You saved
some
Crom's life,
shit.
and I suppose that's a great decision, but we all have to make decisions we don't like in our life, Lucian. I mean, I had to miss out on my inventor's fair. You know how much time and effort I put into that, and, well, here we are
To be
looking for
fair,
Fellow.
I mean, yeah, we kind of spent a lot of our own little coppers we saved to get your materials for that shit. You know, one of these days, we should really, maybe in the future, we can finally get your inventions. Plus, more than likely, your inventions are way better now that you're older and smarter.
Yeah, I know.
On a side note, Finn, don't let the thirst for knowledge ruin you. I know when you heard about my trip that your eyes went a little crazy. You don't want to go there, Finn. That knowledge is vast and wonderful, I suppose, but the knowledge you gain by being here is more valid, I guess.
Yes, Lucian, you may not have noticed it, but you did say something earlier that was very succinct.
I did?
Yes, about knowledge and the application therein. If I'm just some head mounted on a wall that knows everything, then what use is it? I can't apply that knowledge.
Oh, well, I guess,
Did
I
he
do say some
describe?
smart shit.
Did he describe heads on a wall?
I did, yes.
Okay. I'm like, he wasn't there.
I said that literally the brand's head was in a wall. Anyway, so let's use the next hour, fill up the fourth card, and maybe pretend like we're doing something else, because I gotta hide this stuff so that no one notices I'm carrying off a handful of living steel.
Of course, and, well, it'll be a glorious series of unfortunate tragic accidents to a bunch of drivers, so best case scenario, we get some reprieve from that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how many guards are left in the tower right now, but there's probably way less considering a good portion are out on patrol. So, worst case scenario, we can take care of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd like to add, Sean, this whole time we were molding earth and digging also. So.
I'm like timing. I'm like, all right, so yeah, use this much time, and
Lucian's been putting his hand on shit, finding stuff.
Can I Well, okay. What do you guys doing? You guys spend the next hour filling another 2 cards?
Yep.
Okay, so you spend 2 hours filling up a cart. You have 2 hours left. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, our whole work thing's for 2 hours, right? Let's go see if we could find that other tunnel, the escape route, and if it's usable. You wanna help me with that?
Of course. I wonder what kind of tools we could use to find it. Would up top be of any use of finding some kind of escape route or exit tunnel?
I mean, he's pretty much just useful finding living steel, but I mean, I kind of know where it was. Is it near the entrance? Like, is it okay? So like, the diamond in the middle, right? Is it past her or in the general tunnels we're in?
I would say, let me draw this. Let's do this first. Let's draw it. Ba-ba-ba. So we got. Okay, so you guys down here, tunnel that's blocked off over here. This little square right here, that's where the diamond is, and that is the entrance to where you guys came in.
Oh, so the tunnel is blocked off is right by her.
It's over here. She's
Oh.
over here.
Okay.
Okay, so it's pretty far from her then, right?
Yeah, and we're in this.
I'm gonna
we're
say
right
this
here.
little cavern area is probably like 60 by 60. Let's just say.
Hmm.
So we're in this tunnel?
You're in this tunnel.
Oh.
That tunnel right next to her is the entrance where you guys came in from.
Okay, well, the tunnel we need to go to is clear line of sight from her. Hey, how much can you mold earth?
As much as we need. Also, if we crouch, I could put up a 5x5 illusion of just a regular looking wall.
Okay, that's probably easier than my plan. My plan was to tunnel through here and to this area.
How long would that take, Sean?
It would take a while because it's not just dirt, right? There's rock, there's living steel ore. I would say it would probably take a little while for you guys to get from even a short distance like that. It would take you guys a little while.
Yeah, so you have to
Like
stability, I
an
guess.
hour?
If you wanted to dig, I'd say yeah, maybe an hour. You gotta like take the rocks and you gotta take. You can move the dirt, but you gotta take the rocks and the ore out of your way, and you gotta like take out of the tunnel on the other end, and blah blah blah. But an hour from, but then you guys would just be leaving the ore and the dirt like in that tunnel right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I could move stone too at Molder.
Sure, you could like push it and stuff.
I guess
I think
it would be pretty clear that we moved that.
I guess your plan's probably the easier of the two.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, but the other one's a more permanent solution. But that's if we choose this route. I mean, it has its merits. We can head there now, see how it's like, and if the tunnel is borked, then it's useless. There's no point to it. But if it is useful and for us to escape, right? Having an actual tunnel that is already pre-built would be technically useful. So honestly, it's a 50-50 split in my head.
Well, yeah, we should get a look at the tunnel before we spend an hour digging to it, right? And if it's worth digging to, then yeah, we'll dig to it.
All right. Well, let's try your method.
Okay.
Lucian and let's put one of these cards out first to show that we're doing something, and as we're pretending to head back and grab more stuff, you can use your illusion and we'll crawl around the wall. So she knows at least we're working.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I guess we're gonna make our way to that wall. We're gonna put our card out so she sees that we have our ship there. And then...
So as you guys start, let me get a perception check from one of you guys.
Okay.
Mine's garbage.
We're gonna, yeah, go ahead. Okay. So as you guys start heading down the tunnel to bring the cart out, you can hear a little bit over the noise that your cart is making, that someone is like speaking. You can make out as a diamond, but as the creaking of your cart nears, the talking like ceases, and yeah.
Did we overhear her? No, I guess the perception check was for.
The perception check was just was to see if you guys can like hear. You guys can't hear what she's saying, but you heard like like mumblings in the distance, echoes of talking, and then like suddenly silence. You can assume because she can hear the cart coming. She was stopped talking.
When we're there, is she talking to anyone? Can we see her talking to anyone?
As you guys near her, she has. It seems that she's got like sort of like a little monocle on her eye, and she has something in front of her that she seems to be working on with some tools, and she looks up at you guys as you bring your first cart.
I want like I'm sure we stacked it high, like so I want to see how her. Can I perceive to see if she notices us, or like is impressed by how much shit we have in our cart?
As you guys near her with the cart, she says, "It's about damn time. What are the other louts doing? Only one cart so far?"
Sorry, we're really deep in the tunnel, madam.
Well, mine
Can I investigate?
faster, she says.
Can I investigate her outfit or that monocle thing?
Yeah, can I do like an arcana check?
Okay, go ahead, both of you.
Investigation.
What are you arcanaing?
God damn it.
I want to see if I can understand like the device that she's making. I want to understand like its purpose.
As you guys, if you wanted to see it, it's on her desk. You have to move a little bit closer to her. And dilution, I don't know, looks like a monocle to you. She seems to be using it like as something like glasses or something like that. It seems to you. If you want to take a look at it, you can't really see it too well from where you are. Like, let's say you guys brought the cart and you're like standing right here, and she's behind her desk over here. You'd have to move a little bit closer to see what's on the desk. You can move the cart closer towards the entrance if you want.
Would that give us a better view of it?
Yeah.
All right. I guess let's move it to the entrance.
Okay. As you guys move along the tracks towards the entrance, she's going to throw a little cloth over whatever it is she's working on and put her elbow on the desk and her hand in her palm and just stare at you guys, sort of like impatiently looking at you guys.
Okay. A message solution. You think that's something worth turning all sneak invisible for and taking a look at, or what?
Not for now. I think we should focus on what we're trying to do.
All right, cool.
But now that you know, we should pay attention when we come back. Don't want to give her any heads up that we're, curious.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I guess we walk back, and as soon as we get to this part of the tunnel, like out of eye shot, can you do that thing so we can like mold into the wall?
Yeah, so I just want to like kind of make a sort of projection that's like a little bit past the wall of the wall, and that we could like crawl along and keep like putting more minor illusions there. Like we could see through it and see if she's looking at us or looking in that direction, and then put up another minor illusion, until we make our way to that wall.
Okay, so I like this idea, but it seems like if you're gonna make these, you're making a 5-foot illusion, and then you're putting another 5-foot illusion in front of you. That I would imagine that the one that you guys are behind would disappear, right?
Yeah, so we're looking over to see if she sees us or if she's looking in that direction. Put it out, and we just like go to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see the both of you roll stealth with advantage.
Okay, cool.
Actually, my dex isn't terrible, but it's not great either.
Well,
Damn.
Okay. You're able to move, and you make your first one. You look over to see if she's looking at you. She doesn't seem to be looking at you, but she hasn't started working yet either.
Let's give it a second, Finn. Till she's back doing her thing. If she's more, if she's paying attention to her project and not us, it'll be easier to move around. Just hold this.
Okay. After a minute or two, she removes whatever cloth she had over the object, and she begins working on it again.
All right, let's keep moving then.
All right. We're just gonna keep doing that until we reach the wall and just like looking back and forth until we reach the next tunnel.
You're able to safely make it across and get to the other tunnel.
How blocked off is it?
Not very blocked off at all. You see like two or three large pieces of lumber sort of like blocking the way, but it's easy to like climb over or under.
Okay, so we head into the tunnel. All right, we have about an hour maybe searching this thing. Hour and a half to get back, and then push the other 3 carts through.
All right.
Okay. As you guys start walking down the hall, you actually hear her talking again in the distance.
Shit. Even
You're
I'm
about
curious.
I'm gonna say you guys are about 20 feet into the tunnel, and then you start hearing like talking coming from over there.
Fuck. Now I'm curious. Let's quietly double back, Finn. I want to see what she's talking about.
Do you want to continue investigating this cave and I take a look? Maybe I could read her lips.
Is it dark in here? Does he have dark vision?
He can. You know what? It was lit the other tunnel and this tunnel over here, this cavern, but not in this tunnel.
So I might
This
as
tunnel
well
Okay.
just go
is
back.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll keep up that minor illusion, and I just peek out like the hole and like see what I can see and hear what I can hear.
You hear and see her speaking Dwarvish.
Let me scroll through my books. Do I know Dwarvish? Give me Dwarvish. Nope.
Or should I like understand languages?
Nope. I'm gonna learn that soon. Though.
Damn. Oh well.
I speak Elven.
That'll help. It's
Yeah.
Dwarven, Elvish. They come from the same root language, right? It's like Latin. They're the root language.
Oh. Were you able to glean anything, Finn?
Can I get a wisdom check from you?
From me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wisdom save. Wisdom save.
No shit.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Nothing. All right.
Well, damn. I'm not getting anything, Lucian. Speaking Dwarvish, you know Dwarven?
Can't say that I do.
Maybe I could like. Do we know anyone that knows Dwarven? Wish
Abigail.
Abigail was here.
They both thought about Abigail.
I mean, not for nothing, Finn. I don't know why you're into Ash.
What gives you that idea?
It's dumbly obvious, man. Even I got it, and I'm obviously not the sharpest tool in the group.
I just think she's an interesting character.
You know, Abby actually likes you.
That brute? Please.
I mean, she's actually pretty cool, but you know, whatever.
Where are you getting this from? Is this something you're making up, or
Solutions, observations.
okay? All right. Lucian's observation.
I mean that's
Because
silly dwarf is
From what I saw, Abby likes to tease Finn and Taika. and young girls teasing specific boys usually means
They hate him.
maybe they like them.
Is it the boys teasing the girls? Is it that way?
Well, Lucian's Lucian, so he doesn't understand that, but he's assuming.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
I don't know,
she's
man.
too obsessed with Neo Slasher Pulse Fire, so.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty cool, to be fair.
TB8.
But like, he's one of those. I mean, to be realistically, Finn, Neo Slasher Pulsefire is a dick, and also he's like one of those unattainable jerk kind of guys. You're a good dude.
Unattainable.
You're a good dude, and people will eventually see what your actual worth.
This sounds like some.
Well, hopefully the world will see the work of my brain and knowledge, so I'm counting on it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're talking or we're heading into the tunnel.
Sure. As you guys head down the tunnel, super dark. Finn can. I guess you guys got all your items, right?
I can.
Yep.
Can you see
I
10
look
feet?
ahead. I could look ahead with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least 120 feet, so I could look pretty deep into this tunnel.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it near the entrance though. You don't want the light bleeding out backwards.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'll lead him until we start like 120 feet in. Because
before you even get 120 feet in, you guys had maybe like 60 feet in, and you start hearing the quiet, placid sounds of like water.
oh god.
And you see the mouth of the tunnel like opening up ahead, Lucian.
Okay, hold on, Finn. I hear water. Be careful. Watch your step.
Yeah, I guess I could see at least 10 feet with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
Like 10 feet, yeah. Okay. You guys head towards the mouth of the tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you put the dancing lights on now or no?
I'll ask Lucian if it's safe for me to put the dancing lights out. I'll put them like 60 feet out, and then I'll start like moving them forward.
Because don't forget, it only lasts 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. But I can move them. How far can I move these dancing lights?
120 feet?
Oh, I
We
can
have all
move
our
them
gear,
60
right?
feet as an action, yeah. I can move them pretty far.
Hold on. We have all our gear. Lucian just takes a torch out. I think we're good here. Hold on. This might help.
You good? You gonna hold the torch? You gonna hold the torch?
I want to put the lights out. I don't want to hold a torch.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
Use
wrong
the-
with
Let's not
torches?
draw any attention to ourselves.
You got the dancing lights. What do you mean you're not gonna draw attention to yourselves?
That's 60 feet that way. So
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, what do we see like 60 feet out, and then
Okay, you see the tunnel opens up.
800,
You see you see the tunnel opens up, and you see what appears to be a large, like another cavernous area. And yeah, you guys gonna head in there?
Yeah. Hey, Finn, let's hunker down. This place obviously hasn't been touched in a while, and you don't know what other unsavory shit that lives here now.
yeah, hopefully not another Leviathan. Jeez.
There is running water. I can definitely smell that, considering it's killed me once before.
Not necessarily running water, but you hear like splashings and all that.
Oh, it's definitely wet down there.
I hope it's not a ooze. Those things can live forever.
Why would you bring that evil upon us?
Hold on, let me look up oozes now. Okay, all right. So as you guys head to the tunnel,
Whoa.
can you guys put yourselves on the map right there?
Where would we be? Lucian. Well.
Okay. As you guys near the cavern, you can see what appears to be sort of like a shallow lake. You can see the bottom of like the water from here.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. I want.
How tall is the roof?
The roof probably like I'm gonna say 120 feet, probably like 120 feet up,
Well,
depending.
What's on the roof?
The tunnel roof would be like probably like 40 to 30 feet up. But once you get into the cavern area, it's like 120 feet up.
I just want to scout the whole room and just see what's in it. Like, put my dancing lights everywhere.
Okay. You light it up, and you can see exactly what you're seeing.
Is there anything in the lake, like underwater? If I put my lights down
Depends. You getting closer to the water?
there? I mean, I can put my lights there, and then
Yeah, but you
you can
know,
see.
vision is a tricky thing. You know, you
Hold on,
put water
hold on.
over there. You put lights over there. Doesn't mean you can see all the way down there, right? You have to get close
Lucian
to the
will
edge.
carefully go here.
Okay.
Summon cross.
For it.
All right, Finn, put dancing lights around this area.
Okay, I'll do that.
Hey, cross. Time for some reconnaissance.
What are you too scared to go down to yourself?
Yes.
Well, whatever you say, buddy.
Okay. I should be able to throw them 60 feet.
Oh, you're gonna throw him?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, huck! And he throws cross 60 feet.
Sure.
You know? And as
You
he's
hear-
throwing him, he's like,
Yeah.
he's thinking to himself, like, you know, if I could turn you into a dagger, it'd be easier to throw you.
But then you'd be working with a dagger.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Dagger's stuck. Anyway,
You toss him. You hear a bloop as he sinks into the water.
how deep is it?
You gonna recall him?
Well, I'm gonna watch it cross sink.
Yeah, can I have my lights follow Cross down and I can see him illuminated in the water?
Sure. I'm gonna say that the water isn't too deep. It's like 20, not even 20. What am I saying? It's like 8 feet deep. This water in certain areas. Certain areas it's like maybe like 5 feet. Certain areas maybe like 3 feet. But it's mostly the deepest seems to be like 8 feet. As you throw a crossover there, you find next across actually, if you throw them right there, you see what appears to be like a small skeleton right there.
Okay.
And as you okay, that's it. You see a skeleton right there.
I'm gonna try something.
Mhm.
Instead of like recalling him, up top,
Up top.
I try to pull cross because up top is now part of his like handle and the
Sure.
guard.
30 feet though.
Ah, shit, it's too far. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Come back, and I pull and I summon cross.
Sure.
Right. What did you see?
Probably the same thing you saw. A little skeleton. Probably
Right.
a kid.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me try the new thing. Cross up top. I gotta give you guys a name, like a group name. Top
Crop
cross.
top.
Crop top.
Crop top.
That's not bad. Crop top.
Okay.
And instead of throwing him, this is the first time Finn's seen this because I've never been able to do this before. I let go of him in the air, and he just continues to float there. And I cast him in over 30 feet and dive him into the water like a sword plane.
So you cast him 30 feet. Oh, I can't imagine that at 30 feet, you're probably not gonna be able to throw him too much more with psychic powers, like that much further.
Well,
After
at 30 feet, and just like make him dive downward.
Okay. It's only 8 feet deep. Where are you throwing them?
I guess towards this direction.
Okay. With the dancing lights. Actually, a minute. I guess a minute is up. 30 feet. You gonna recall them?
Not yet. Since I can control them, I'm gonna make them do a wave, like an arc, going like
Oh,
to
okay.
there.
I see what you're doing. All right. One skeleton, two skeleton, three.
How many kids died?
All very small.
Do they look old? How many? Because I remember kids died during this escape plan, the original one. Do I remember how many there were?
There wasn't an exact number given.
Hmm. Interesting.
They've been there a while.
Yeah, I recall them. All right, Finn. The water's not that deep, but there's at least 3 dead children in there. I don't know how old they are. It's in water for God knows, and they're just skeletons. Meaning either they've decomposed and this water is gross as all hell, or something ate them.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I think the rest of the crew would be pretty remiss if we stopped here.
I guess. How much time do we got left? You're a smart guy.
I'm gonna say like 20 minutes. Not even.
Left?
20 minutes passed.
Oh.
Like from the I guess 2 hours you spent. So 2 hours 20 minutes. Let's say.
All right. Well, how long's that?
All right then. I'll go ahead. And I wade into the
All right, right there.
son of a bitch.
All right. Hello. Please stay. And I need both of you to do wisdom save.
Oh, son of a horse's ass.
Well, I'll be.
Wisdom saving throw.
Well,
All right.
I think I'm staying.
As you hear the word "stay,"
Lucian's like, I got enough people in my head. Get the fuck out.
you see this child materialize over the lake,
Oh shit tits.
and Finn, you are overcome with feelings of grief and sorrow. Tears well up in your eyes, and you begin to contemplate the futility of your life, your station where you are now. Whatever you could think of that would make you sad, that is what you contemplate right now. And you just want to stay here and wallow in your sadness.
That pharaoh was
Plus
my
4
only
intelligence.
chance. Without that pharaoh, nothing. I can't prove myself, Lucian. Why?
What
Why
the
do I
fuck is
continue?
Finn, calm
Rashad
down.
only took me on as pity. He just wants another test subject, another dummy. That's all that he really wants.
Hey, calm down, dude. What the hell? Hey, kid, what's wrong with you?
You don't understand.
Go ahead.
Lucian, Fair was everything. For my heart, my soul.
I'm gonna slap
now I'm just
him.
gonna...
You feel sad. You feel sad that your friend betrays you, and what hurts you so.
Wait, that doesn't break whatever it is.
No.
I don't roll again. Okay.
Seriously?
We're so sad, aren't you too?
I mean, yes, but I'm always sad. It's kind of a modus operandi for me.
And then she's going to pause for a second as she's in the middle of her sentence. I smell her on you.
Whom?
The traitor. The one who
traitor?
betrayed us.
Wait. Who betrayed you?
The name. My friends, they've forgotten it. But my anger. My anger for her. I won't forget her name. I can't. Sama. You have her
Sama.
scent. She's still here. She's still
Yeah.
alive.
Yes? Do you want revenge? Is this what this is?
Revenge. Yes, give us revenge.
Well, help us then. Wait, you're one of the kids that tried to escape with her.
Yes, we tried to escape, but she lied to us. The Brands, they stayed.
The brand was a part of your group?
The Brands.
Oh, the brand.
Yeah. Not
Okay,
the
sorry.
brand.
Right.
They stayed with us. We tried to turn back, but we knew that if we went back, she would punish us. We stayed here. We died here, choking on the Brand's poison, but he saved us. Heretic, also betrayed, saved us.
Who's heretic? And I show her the brand on my neck. We are also like you. We want freedom. But
I
we
just
don't
want
want.
to die.
Okay.
You can talk and stuff, Finn. You're just like incredibly sad. That's all. But you also don't want to like leave here. You just want to like wallow in your sadness here. But you can talk. You're just like crazy sad right now.
Do you remember your name?
I remember her name. I promised I would never forget. My friends, they've forgotten. All they have is their anger now.
What about Uke?
Uke. She escaped. She left us to die here. She lied too. She is a traitor.
I hate to break it to you, lost child, but Sama Jundis doesn't know about this anymore.
She's forgotten us.
Yes. This is why I'm asking, do you want your revenge? Do you want vengeance?
Yes. Yes, vengeance. You're like us. Bring her to us. I will help you. I will take you to freedom. I will free you of this place.
But what about the brands? We do not want to end up like... We will die just like you, even free, if we cannot get rid of these things on our necks.
Even I do not know how to remove the brands. But if you want a way out, bring her to us. We will show you the way out.
Okay. I can see to that, if that is the right. But what do you remember why? What happened? Because I show her the book.
She wouldn't know the book.
Oh. Well, then I tell her about, well, I read a story and then I recite it. Why did she betray you? You were almost free, all of you.
Only one was without the brand. Only Uke. She said Uke knew a way to remove the brands, but she lied. Uke didn't know.
Why did she betray you? Why did she stay? Why did she leave? Do you
Ask
remember
her.
this?
We do not know. Bring her to us. She will answer for her crimes. She, the traitor. She must die.
Can you let go of my friend? I
Will you
need
help
him.
us?
I mean, if I can, within my power.
Just leave me here, Lucian. I need to contemplate. I need to think. I
Finn,
don't know if
this
there's
is
any
not...
way to redeem myself.
He understands this place. He's sad like us.
Well, we all have reason to be sad. And I summon Cross again. I carry sadness with me.
Okay. Finn, you no longer feel this overwhelming pang of sadness. It lingers a little bit in your heart. You feel like that heaviness, but you don't feel like you want to stay here.
Oh. Whew. My gosh. But, sometimes it's good to just have a nice cry, Lucian.
I won't tell anyone else. Don't worry about it, Finn.
Okay, thank you. And just forget everything I just said. And you, I'm gonna point at the child. Please say hi to different people's head.
You get used to it.
It wasn't me. Heretic, he made this place.
Who's heretic?
Heretic is also betrayed.
Who was heretic?
What's he look like? Come on.
I can introduce you. He helped us. He can help you.
Do I trust her? Can I insight this chick?
You gonna inside a ghost? You trying to see if she wears her feelings on her ghostly face?
Why not?
Go for it.
His words detect good and evil.
Nope.
She seems sincere in her anger. You could tell that much at least.
How heretic is she? Is are they like you?
No, he is much older.
Older than the thing that lives in the lake?
Older still. Not of this world like him.
Not of this world. Wait. I don't have any in-game knowledge to ask. Where is this heretic? And will they help?
This is his tomb. He ordered us to guard this place, to protect it, to make sure no one passes. But if you grant me our revenge, I will lead you to safety.
Well then, we will do what we can. If I can give you vengeance, and if that is justice, then I will do what I can.
Yes, revenge. And you're gonna see the skeletons in the lake start to rise and sort of like start dancing above the lake.
That's not creepy at all.
Okay. Guess you guys really love your revenge. Well, I guess, are we gonna meet this heretic, Lucian?
Can we meet them now, or must we give you your vengeance first?
I can take you into the tomb to meet the heretic.
But you understand, we cannot stay. If we want your vengeance, we can only meet and in return. We have limited time. I understand that time means nothing to you now, but we must, if to fulfill your vengeance, we must return as if nothing happened. Is that something you can give us?
Heretic would not want you to leave. It is probably best for our revenge that you do not meet him.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
Trust in me. My anger is great for her. I will give anything.
Do you have a name? Or do you remember your name?
Let's see. My name is long gone. All I know is my hatred for Sama.
Okay, well then I'll call you Gone. Is that fine?
Like Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, Gone.
Log on.
Oh,
Yes.
Gone, Kobe. Yeah.
Call me what you wish.
Well
We'll be
then.
waiting for her.
I will see what I can do, and if then I will return. Till then, Lagan.
You're gonna see the skeletons start chattering their bones, their mouths, and they're gonna say, "Return, return."
We should dip, Finn.
Yeah, 100%. Jeez, I guess escaping isn't easy, huh?
Nah, it wasn't gonna be. But I kind of believe them. Hey, Cross, did you get anything out of that? Being a vengeance spirit of your own?
They are twisted.
Like that twisted? Like that?
I don't.
Yes.
What they are is unnatural. Not something I've normally seen. I've met spirits of the dead on the battlefield, and they are not that.
What are they? Thralls or something? Or puppets?
Some sort of marionette with a little bit of will, it seems. They're able to exert their a little free will for their vengeance. It seems.
What? So they're probably controlled by this heretic person.
I'm a
We're
little
doing this on
curious
top.
who it is.
Interesting. Well, if we go down this path again, I guess we'll find out.
Curious, but not insane. If we were to meet him, I don't know that we can defeat him.
Huh. Well, if you're frightened, I don't know if I'm strong, ballsy enough to try that.
Is this something you're sharing, or just talking across?
I'm talking out loud, but you only hear one side of the conversation.
Well, whatever you decide, Lucian, either we're fighting a giant leviathan in the lake or dealing with this vengeance quest and some heretic god thing.
Honestly, my other plan is to poison everyone else, the guards, with the living steel, and go out through the front door.
Well, that's an option too, and if we can get to the top of the tower, we could jump out of the Brand's tower, and I could feather fall us all down to safety.
Yeah, but our main problem is still these brands. You heard the kids. They couldn't get out because they suffocated to death from it. And we saw what it did to Mutt. He almost died from 24-hour not having it. Oh, fuck. I wonder how they're doing. I hope that nothing went bad with them.
Yeah, I wonder what's happening to them.
Well, so you guys head back the other way.
Yep, we head back, give up our carts. Do the whole
As you
rigmarole.
guys head back to see the entrance of the tunnel.
We
you
do the
guys were
whole
in.
stealthy thing again to sneak back into our tunnel.
As you guys head back there, you actually see that whatever the diamond was working on is done, and she starts fiddling with it a little bit. Looks like she's turning some sort of key or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you see slowly skittering off her desk a little mechanical spider.
Oh, fuck tits.
And it starts slowly making its way out to the mouth of the cave.
Wait a minute. Hey, Finn, I just realized something. She was under suspicion.
Yeah.
Maybe we could use this.
What's the plan here now?
Well, okay. Before we can sneak back in, but that doesn't look like something that is matriarch approved, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And the brand was under suspicion, and so was the matriarch. But what I found out with the brand, she didn't give a flying fuck what the matriarch wanted. She just wanted the knowledge of her own stuff. What if the diamond's doing her own thing as well? Because the matriarch is punished. She's a drider. It means she messed with Loth before. And the diamond isn't a drow, so even though they worship Loth, she's like way, way under the hierarchy of these places.
Right.
So,
I mean, we're not much higher than the Diamond Beaver. I mean, if we want to do something with this, I regret to inform you, we might have to run this through Ash, possibly Crom, but more so Ash.
to be fair, Finn, I don't know if I trust Ash anymore.
Well, I trust her insofar as she wants to save Fellow. And if we can promise her that, then she's on our side.
Yes, but you saw what she did to Mutt. He should be here with us right now, but he got pulled in without his weapon. If we didn't get his slingshot back, he'd be out there basically naked.
I suppose that's true. But I get the feeling she wouldn't intentionally harm him. Unless that was a way for her to get the fellow. Which is, I guess, a possibility.
I mean,
He's
think
on the
about it, Ash.
matriarch's eye.
If the matriarch or her new god said, "Kill Finn, and I'll grant you Thello right now," I genuinely believe she would kill you in cold blood.
I think she likes me a little bit more than that.
More than Thello, Finn? Be honest with yourself.
I think there's levels. Maybe she'll cut off a hand. I could live with
You
that.
think so? You think so little? The little spider thing is slowly scatters out of the tunnel.
Fuck it, Finn, go back. Let's head back.
All right, let's sneak our way through this. And all that I'm saying, Lucian, is, I guess let's not put ourselves in a position that the matriarch would want to kill us in return for getting fellow. Just she wants to help. I know that much.
Well, I hope you're right, Finn. I hope your love for her doesn't blind you.
Love. I have no need for such useless.
How red is he getting when I
things.
mention that?
I don't know. How are you trying to hide it?
I think it would be hard for him to tell, but
Yeah. Do black people blush?
It's racist, but okay.
I think you would probably see my eyes darting, if anything.
Okay.
Knees
Just
weak,
tell-
arms heavy, mom's spaghetti.
Is he like pushing his glasses like up onto his face? Like, yeah, no, it's totally fine. Like, I don't love her. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, my glasses are like fogging.
His nose is bleeding.
Okay, so we head back in. Let's do the thing.
Okay, so you guys sneak back across?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely
Okay,
suspicious information we just got from her making that little spider thing. But we should watch out for it though. It's not a game. It's like above game. We know what it looks like.
Leaving, right?
Yep. Slowly skittering out of the cave.
Here's an idea, Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get out, maybe I could locate that thing.
Sure, let's find out what it's doing.
Actually, would I have an idea of like where everything is in Shadowstrom? Like I'm familiar with the area. You know what? I'm gonna cast locate object. I want to. It says I can know what direction it's headed in. I want an idea of where it's heading.
Looks like it's heading out of Shadowstrom.
Like out of the town?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh,
Is it heading like in the direction of like where Ash and Fellow went, or no?
You wouldn't know what direction they went.
Okay. Well, I guess it's leaving Shadowstrom.
Okay, that's some information, friend, because now we know she's definitely not working for the matriarchs. We could interrogate her about it and try to side with her.
Well, I'll leave the smooth talking to you then, buddy.
And let's get back to the tunnel first, so that we're not obviously from coming out of the other tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head back down the other tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Back to our carts. That's what we should
Yes.
build.
Okay, as you guys head back that way, you see Willow coming out of the tunnel that you guys were supposedly working in. And she looks at you guys, still with the fierce eyes.
Do I notice her with the potion?
You don't see the potion in her hand or anything like that, no.
Lucian stops in front of her.
Okay.
I'm sorry about your brother. I did try to help.
Let me see. Persuasion at disadvantage.
Well,
Okay. Her eyes are unchanged. Still fiercely looking at you guys. Her fists are kind of like clenched too. And then she like kind of like turns away in a huff and heads back down to the tunnel that the other guys are coming out of. And they have a cart full.
okay. Lucian just eats that and keeps walking to their 3 carts.
Okay. So you guys are gonna take the other cart out, and you're gonna spend the other hour putzing around, pretending to be working, and then come out with the 4th cart,
Um,
or 5 carts. Are you guys gonna come out with?
I guess we're gonna pocket more living steel, right? Might as well.
can you pocket more, Finn? I can. Basically, he shows you how much you can mess with. Can you get something like this?
I could try.
I mean, if you guys want to put a bunch of ore in your pockets, I'm sure you guys could sneak like a bunch out if you wanted to.
Nothing too obvious. Lucian, since he has time, will spend 30 minutes remaining to put living steel on top of his buckler.
Living
I'll,
steel on top of his buckler. You mean your shield? Top of your shield? You have a shield?
Yeah, only has like a small shield.
Okay, just like a little rim on top.
You know, a la Captain America.
You mean around, encircling your buckler?
Basically making a flat level on top of it.
Okay, so okay, sure.
Like the softball amount, but like just putting that on top
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
like lacquering on top of it. Yep.
Yeah. And then he tries to lift it.
Roll that d4.
Yeah, hold on, let me roll a d4 first.
Can I learn Dwarven in an hour? Like, can I find the Dwarven for Dummies book?
Oh
Just
my
like,
god, why am I getting hurt so bad?
Dwarven for dummy.
God, this shit hurts like a motherfucker.
You have to spend time to learn another language.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. If you had an English to Dwarven dictionary, you could look through the dictionary and look at words and try and figure shit out.
Yeah, so did that work out, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay. He covers it in dirt and stuff that makes it look like it's the same as his old buckler.
Sure.
And then he gets another softball shaped size one.
Mm-hmm.
And hands that to Finn and grabs him another one for himself.
So we got on the shield, and we got what, 3 balls of ore?
Yeah.
Sure.
While it's on the shield though, he tries throwing it and seeing if he can control it.
This is not gonna be as easy as, because he's attuned to the one that you have like
Yeah.
onto the hilt. So
I know this is basically like actually it's like manipulating random living steel.
So if you toss the shield, you could slow its like velocity, but you wouldn't be able to like stop it and have it float in midair.
Okay. Can I pull it back to me though?
You can, as it slows in velocity, you can drag it on the floor towards you.
Okay. Okay, that didn't work out as planned.
So that would be 2d force.
Wow, really though? Really though?
I hate you. You really gotta be careful with that, Lucian.
His nose starts bleeding. He's like 7 right now.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep that on there. I'll figure this out later. Oh, my fucking head. Oh, shit.
And you're gonna be killing an army of dryers with this, huh?
What happened? Sorry, my nose is bleeding. My ears plugged. What?
Nothing.
Well, I have enough health for the other plan. Oh, man. Let's push the other carts back and let's see if we can talk to the. I don't think she'll care if we're ahead of schedule. Because I want to address her.
Okay, so you guys gonna head back to talk to her? You gonna
Are you
inform
down?
you gonna inform the other three that you guys are done mining, or are you just gonna head there by yourselves? What's going on?
I'm gonna tell them straight up, like livid. Hey, we're done on our end. Wait, did we all need to get 4 or 4 total?
Just 4 total.
Oh, I tell them like we're done on our end. We got everything we needed. You guys can chill out.
So what? You guys work that quickly, just the 2 of you?
Yeah, man. You have an hour to chill, so come, like, rest. Take your time to rest.
Willow's gonna peer outside the tunnel, her face dirty with the soot and the whatever in the cave, and she's gonna look at you angrily. Then she's gonna start like making signs at the other two, and they're gonna start talking to her. Did you guys go somewhere? Livid's gonna ask.
Yes. We were looking for an escape.
What'd you find?
Death.
That doesn't sound good.
No,
Yeah.
There's
there's a caveat.
there's an escape tunnel, but you will definitely die if you go down it. I don't mean that in like, don't go down there, like you will die. The things in there will kill you.
Well, the 2 of you came back all right.
We made a deal.
With who?
They want revenge on someone here, and if we can give it to them, maybe it's a way out, but I don't trust it at all.
Who could they want revenge on? What? Who's in the cave?
Dead children and a dead god or something.
Dead children, dead. What are you guys even talking about?
I'm literally telling you verbatim what we saw.
Yeah, let me try and explain this. There was a spiritual connection that was tied to, I guess, ill intentions in regards to vengeance, and it was bound to some kind of entity that called itself the Heretic, and it has taken residence within this cave, and its entire modus operandi is to get vengeance upon the ones that wronged these dead children. Well, they're not children anymore. They've practically been alive for maybe centuries. A failed escape attempt. And yeah, they want us to bring the person that had robbed them for said vengeance. Probably murder.
Well, you kind of lost us, but it sounds like a scary place. I don't think I want anything to do with it.
It's definitely not a way out yet, but if it is, we'll tell you.
Okay.
You can count
We'll
on
find
us.
another way.
But don't
and-
give up looking for other options too.
I don't look at Willow.
Yeah, because Willow, after hearing "you can count on us," is going to kind of like huff.
Yeah, I don't look at her, but I asked Livid, how's Chill doing?
Well, he doesn't have his arms.
Wait, what do you mean?
Arm. He doesn't have his arm, and
He cut
he's
it
not.
off.
Oh no, he has no. He lost both arms.
Yeah, he lost both.
Yeah, he lost both of his arms.
What do you mean? Lost both arms. They were broken. Whoa.
They were pretty bad. She really messed him up.
No. He says it in Inferno. Amputated it?
Both of them.
Fuck.
If it's any consolation, the Doom's not doing too good either.
Good. I might finish that myself.
Well, you guys do talk a lot of crazy shit. I hope you can pull it off.
Maybe. And I don't look at Willow when I push the carts across. Because I feel like I failed her really badly.
Okay. So you guys push the carts out.
Yeah.
One for Finn, one for Lush. The other guys put out one, and then you guys are coming with another two. That's 4 altogether.
Yep. I mean, I think we have an hour left, or 30 something minutes, maybe.
Yeah, like half an hour. And she's gonna see you guys, and she's gonna be like, "Done already." Doesn't mean you can stop working.
No, it's fine. Madam Diamond, may I inquire something?
What do you have to use the bathroom? Look, just
No.
go in any old corner, okay?
What were you working on?
A little thing called none your business.
Why did it leave?
Why did what? And then she's gonna look at you.
And I'd stare at her dead in the eyes. Why did it leave?
What do you think you saw?
I don't think I saw anything. All I know is, and I say this because I know it, you and the brand were under suspicion. The new
Under
Lady
suspicion?
Ash was tasked to find out if you and the brand were traitors to the matriarch.
That bit.
Understand that I'm telling you this because I saw something leave, and we know it's not in Shadowstrom anymore. And I'm not gonna tell Lady Ash if you're willing to work with us.
She's gonna look at you up and down. You think you could blackmail me, you little shit?
No, I don't. I think you want something else that isn't a part of all this. We don't give a fuck about anything else that is a part of all this. We don't care what your intentions are. We don't care what you really want. Hell, if you want to bring this whole place down, good for you. I hope you succeed. But if you want help,
What can you do?
I can kill the Doom tonight.
Kill the Doom. That cripple, he's already useless.
Well, the Ravens might think it useful. She was there. She saw that shit happen.
Yeah, she was there, she saw it. I need something else.
What do you need?
I can't be the one to do it. But if you could get rid of the warden,
I can get rid of the warden if you want, but you have to let us into the tunnel. That one. He pointed over to the closed off one.
you got a death wish, kid?
I'm literally walking dead with this thing on my neck. So you make the math there.
And you, Four Eyes, what do you think about your friend and what he wants to do here?
I'm on board with it as well. Anything you need, our wish is your command. But also, I'd like to know if you know anything about this. He's going to point to the brand on his neck. Brand removal.
Yeah.
Removal? I wouldn't know. I'm sure the brand kept some notes in her lab or something about it. I wouldn't know where to begin getting rid of those.
Well, then.
You could try cutting it out.
What about suppression? I know the bait carries some kind of serum or something with her. Would you have access to something like that?
I might be able to get my hands on something like that.
So it seems like we can have a negotiation here. You want the warden gone. We know of a way to do it. You know of something that can suppress our brands, and maybe if we find info in the brand's chambers, we can get rid of it. So whatever your plans are might help us with ours. Because let's be fair, we want out here, and I don't know what you want. And unless you're willing to share, you know as much more what our cards are versus yours, but we know that you're not loyal.
Look here, punk. You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe. You get rid of the warden, I'll get you some of that suppressant. Hell, I'll even get you into the brand's lab.
Will you help us get rid of the warden without you helping us?
You're on your own with her. I can't
We-
have any. I can't have any part of getting rid of the warden.
How about this? As long as these tunnels are open tonight,
No one guards the tunnels. They're always open.
okay then.
Well, if we have an accord, I'll see you little assholes later.
All right.
Well then,
We'll just need perhaps a location for us to pick up these suppressants. Maybe a location that isn't frequented here. You say the tunnels haven't been searched, so maybe you could leave them somewhere here.
I'll tell you what. You get rid of the warden. I'll leave some suppressant in this drawer, and she's gonna knock on her desk and pull out a drawer.
fair.
But only when she's dead, not before.
We need enough for a couple of days worth for six people. No, enough for all of us. Fair.
Now you're asking for a lot.
Well, we're about to kill the warden. Seems like a lot.
Let me see persuasion.
Ugh.
I'm gonna
I'll
use
get
my
you-
inspiration.
All right.
Fuck it, 6 is garbage. I'd rather if I can get more than that, it'd be great.
I'll get you 5 vials.
Fair.
All right.
Can
Well,
I
if we
ask
have
you
a
one
deal?
question?
What?
What's your timeline? That's a fair question. I don't need to
She's-
know your plans and who's
She's
coming
gonna
out and not.
she's gonna kind of roll her eyes up and move her head left and right. You have 2 days.
Fair. 2 days it is.
Okay. If that's it, she's going to.
Uke's coming in 2 days, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense.
She's going to tell you now. Fuck off in the caves, and we'll leave in half an hour.
All right then.
Well, it bids you adieu.
I bid you poo poo.
All my wit wasted. Says he mumbles to himself.
Lucian gets hard for a moment. It's fits like, I guess we're killing the warden.
Gee,
Sad.
Lucian, we're promising a lot of dead bodies. I
Well,
mean, Salvagundus, the warden.
Simon
who
Judas
was
is
it?
a warden.
Samajindus is the word.
Oh, it's the same person? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Oh, well, so 2 birds with 1 stone, hell yeah.
That's basically why I said we can give her what she wants. The sad part is that she liked her. She feels like she's innocent.
Ash is right.
Well,
I told you, Lucian's turning grayer.
Sure. Lucian the Great. Okay. So you guys head back into the tunnel. You guys want to do anything while you're in there, or are you just gonna wait for half an hour and bounce?
And I. This is dangerous, but like, put more living steel in my body. Like what I did to my shield, but basically to my armor.
You want to put living steel and attach it to pieces of armor. Is what you want to do.
Basically, yes.
You'd be taking damage to each piece of armor that you're gonna do.
but each piece is 1 AC, right?
You're not adding AC.
No, I'm just adding. I'm I think it's a later level up situation, but for now, he just wants to have access to living steel that's hidden, basically.
If you wanted to, like later, like say like down the line, and you wanted to make a living steel armor, I'd be fine with be coming up with some of our own stats or something like that. But if
Yeah,
you're just
no,
like
that
you're just putting living steel and like sort of like attaching it to like armor pieces that you have.
yeah, because like carrying around balls is kind of, you know, too much. But like if it's spread across his body,
Yeah, like adamantium skeleton.
kind of, yeah, basically. Because like if he's gonna do the whole secret thing, he can't like carry around this giant or even like tiny little balls. He would have to like pull it off of himself. I mean, my goal is so he can have all that stuff, but like when he's like poisoning them, I guess he's like pulling pieces and just like throwing in their food because he's gonna try it on the Doom.
Sure. So if you want to, you can tell me how many pieces of armor you want to put it on.
I have three. We have three total, right? I already have the shield, and then we have three extra.
Mhm.
So those three pieces. So my what armor am I wearing?
You're about to take 12 damage right now.
Yeah, I'm about to take 12 damage right now. So yeah, I have the chain shirt on, so that's probably two pieces right there, right? Chain shirt's pretty big.
I'm gonna say probably not gonna do like an entire chain shirt. You can attach like a piece, sort of like
Oh
on
wait, how
the
about
inside,
instead?
like a one solid piece on the inside if you want to do that. Yeah,
How about instead like bracers?
you can do bracers.
So like they're in his wrists and stuff, so like it's easier for him to access.
Yeah, you can make bracers if you want.
All right, so he takes two pieces, turns them into bracers.
1, 2.
That's 2d4 right there. And that's thank God. Thank God. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Christ, I'm almost bloodied. Uh and the last one. Finn, you got anything?
What do you mean?
You having these two on me, these three pieces on me is good. This last amount, maybe I can give it to you.
Sure. We'll see if there's any I can pocket. I mean, we're cool with the diamond, so I feel this. They got quite a bit.
How about a bookmark?
Sure. A living bookmark.
Yeah. I make him a living steel bookmark. And the metal parts of his book, like the buckle and stuff, I gild it with living steel.
Awesome. This is sweet.
Well,
Sure.
Take
Roll
it.
that d4.
Advantage
Hey,
of
it's all
misfortune.
twos all around.
Nice.
I'm officially bloodied, by the way. Well, this is all the prep work I can do. The bracers look like the ring on his ear, by the way. I mean, not his ear, his hair. Just bracer size. Underneath his gloves.
Sure. Okay. All right. So, if that is all, you guys head outside of the mine. You're gonna have some time to do whatever it is you want. Diamond is gonna give you guys one last glance before she heads off into the structure where the Braz lab is, the matriarch is, and Willow is going to head to the barracks with Chilled and
Where are
not
they
Chilled,
keeping Chilled?
in the barracks.
I'm gonna go visit him. Finn, I'm gonna go visit Chilled. Like, I owe him an explanation, I guess. Also, I have things to do there.
You think that's a good idea? Do you want me to accompany you, or?
Sure. We have free time right now.
Alright, I guess it can't hurt. Alright, I guess I'll go with Lucian to the barracks.
All right, so you guys head to the barracks. Let's do. And then we're gonna put the little dude there.
Part of me wants to Jax chilled.
Well, so Jack. Yeah, okay. Watch the movie.
Did you watch the movie?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna have little baby arms first.
basically.
All right, so you guys head to the barracks. Willow, Bubo, and Livid, both or all three of them, got there before you, and they're standing outside the door to the infirmary. And this Strider has stopped them, and Livid and Bubo seem to be holding Willow back as she mouths and starts like mouths pleading to the Drider, and the Drider stands firm and not allowing them to go into.
What's the issue here?
Last time this one was in there, she didn't want to leave. We've been given instructions to bar our entry, all of your entry, while the kid in there is still injured.
Well, I didn't get my visitation, and I'm under Lady Ash.
I don't see Lady Ash.
Okay, well then, would you like to take up with her when she gets back that you barred her slaves? Her personal repertoire, I suppose.
Let me see deception.
Oh, I wish it was Crom.
Oh, your deception's good. 7.
Yeah, what the fuck you wish you were Crom? You're fucking great at deceiving. You're gonna see a little moisture across his brow, and he's gonna be like, "Fine, you in. She's not allowed."
I look at Willow, and then I turn and I walk in. Come on, Finn.
Um,
Is the Doom in here too?
No,
Where's the Doom?
you gonna ask her out?
I'll ask when I come out.
Okay.
Alright, well, head in.
The Drider's gonna look at Finn as he attempts to approach. He's gonna think about barring his entry, but he's gonna relent and let him in. Okay, so you guys enter the infirmary.
Damn
Yeah.
right.
And you see a no arms, chilled, lying on an infirmary bed, covered in blood. The blankets. You see
Fucking-
two stumps for arms over the blanket, bandaged, also covered in blood.
Is he alive?
You can see his back is turned to you guys. It seems like he's staring out the not out, but he's staring at the other end of the room. But you can see his like chest and back rise and fall.
Chilled you in there?
He winces a little bit when he hears that, and he starts to turn around. And you can see his face is very gaunt. Looks very weak. He's very pale. And he sees you, and he turns back to look back at the wall.
Fuck.
I'm gonna just take a seat.
I'm gonna stay for the show.
Chilled. Can you talk?
I'm crippled, not mute.
Where did they put the Doom?
The. Did you just come in here to ask me that?
No, I came in here to see if you were okay. Obviously, you're not.
How could you tell?
Well, your sunny disposition's gone. Hey, stop moping. You're the older brother. You can't let your sister see you like this. She's fucking losing her mind out there. I think she might do something drastic.
Something drastic.
It's
What
in
she
her
possibly
eye.
do?
Chilled.
I told them to watch her. Live it and move on. They'll protect her. I can't protect her anymore.
Chilled. You're not protecting her by doing this bullshit.
Well, I can't protect her without arms either.
That's a lie. You have a mouth, right?
Yeah, I'll just yell at everyone. Tell them to back off. I'm sure that'll work.
You have legs?
Oh, I'm supposed to run away now?
No. You can kick people.
I haven't heard a good joke in a while, Lucian. Thanks for that.
There's still ways to protect your sister without having arms. Hey, you said you'd do anything for her, right? You know what you can do now? Live. Get strong again. Show her that her older brother is still, even with what you think or what anyone else thinks is a disability, strong. If you can do that, she can go back to being her quiet self. The eyes she has now have chilled. Those are dangerous. You can't let her go down that path. I didn't save your life for you to throw it away.
Well, first, you saved my life.
I don't know, you probably couldn't see it, but your execution, well, fuck, I didn't think they would go for both your arms, but
Yeah,
Was
your friend was
all-
all too happy to do that.
yeah, well, she's lost her mind. And I look at Finn.
We're very sorry for what happened. We're sorry. But I'm just gonna kind of back out. I have to go pray.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Lucian goes out the door, all huffy and mad. You, girl, come in here. And I look at the Drider. I'll make sure she leaves.
She's gonna run in past the Drider, and
I grab her.
He's gonna attempt to stop her.
I grab her and I pull her in by the neck. I'm like, I'll make sure she leaves. And I drag her into the room and shut the door.
Well, don't worry, I'll take her place.
It's been Okay, Willow runs to the bedside.
Willow, did you take that thing from Bubo?
She's gonna look at you angrily and pull out a potion from her cloak.
Give it to Chilled.
She's gonna give him the potion, and he's gonna look at the potion a little hesitantly at first.
It has a Raven
And-
seal on it, so if they know,
Yeah.
they know.
Yeah. And then she's gonna drink it. You can see a little color return to his face. Feels a little better.
It's not food, but it'll help.
Yeah, well, I won't bring my arms back.
Well, if you live, there are clerics that can do that. So you just need to live. Right, Chilled?
I don't know if there's clerics that'll bring his arms back. No.
No, man, it's regeneration. It's actually a spell.
Rejuvenation, regeneration.
No, regeneration. It's literally a thing.
Why would anybody in this world ever be crippled?
It's a mild promise. And if anything, if you come back with us, there's a lot of technology where we're from. I'll make sure you get it. If you want hands again, that is.
If any are restored after 2 minutes, you can touch a creature. Blah, blah, blah. The target severed body members, if any, are restored after 2 minutes. If you have severed part and hold up the stumps, nah, that you can't bring it back.
Yeah, but like, Lucian's just trying to make them feel better.
Okay. All right. Let me see deception then, since you're lying. Though.
It's a white lie, but he is lying because he doesn't know.
Regenerate does bring back limbs.
It says after 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Or if you hold a limb.
Yeah, so it's still
Then
comes
you're
back.
restored after 2 minutes. If you have a severed body, hold the stump is so interesting. Oh, okay. Restored after 2 minutes. Okay, sure. But it would be an expensive spell to get. This is like a
Yeah.
second spell.
Yeah, but it's a thing. Regardless, Lucian doesn't know if he can even find that, but he'll be a raven eventually, so it'll be his personal little mission.
Sure. If you find somebody to do it, normally stuff like this is super expensive.
Yeah. It's a possibility, Chilled. Like I said, all you have to do is live. You willing to do that?
I'm still breathing, aren't I?
All right. Give your sister a smile. I'll give you 5 minutes with her. He sits down in a chair and starts thinking about his plan to get the warden and the thing and blah, blah, blah.
Okay. We'll fade out with Lucian contemplating his plans, Willow at Chill's bedside, and the two of them looking into each other's eyes, speaking, not speaking. All right, that's it. We'll get to the chase next week.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of introspective talk in this episode.
My bad.
Oh, that was cool.
Mhm.
Alright, well, good session.
Good shit. I love all of you guys. I got work tomorrow. I gotta get up early.
Are you back on work permanently?